Guys, we have the biggest news in crypto for months or even years. XRP has basically won their case against the SEC. Now, like I said, it was kind of a split ruling. The court did rule that some of Ripple's institutional sales, meaning sales to the fat cats, could actually constitute as securities. That might make them take a ding in further ODL development because they can no longer incentivize big companies with their XRP to adopt ODL. But their programmatic sales, and this is the big one, to exchanges and anonymous buyers, which means their sales on and to exchanges are not securities. Their Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson's XRP are also not securities. And their incentives to developers to develop the XRP ecosystem are not securities, so they can use those. But their sales of XRP to institutions could be securities. But this is a huge win for both XRP and Ripple. I think, although the court didn't make a clear judgment on the secondary markets overall, I do think this basically precludes any kind of SEC victory in the Coinbase lawsuit and other lawsuits. Because if XRP is not a security on the secondary market, well, they didn't necessarily say XRP is not a security on the secondary market, but they did say sales to exchanges are not securities, and they did make pretty strong language, at least Judge Torres. They said that XRP as a digital token in and of itself is not a contract, transaction, or scheme that embodies the Howey requirements of an investment contract. And this particular lawsuit, everyone has been following, and I expect the Coinbase lawsuits to come down really, really fast. Well, not really fast, but much more quickly. Remember, Coinbase is in the same district, so I don't expect that judge to overturn Torres, especially since this has been watched as such a huge lawsuit. Ripple itself is definitely going up to around right now about 60 cents, up 28% in the last hour. Now, I do believe this will actually get up to maybe $1, maybe slightly more. I don't think it's going to like $5 or $10, at least not in this market. I do think things are going to pour in. Age is going to pour in and push it up even more. So very, very good for Ripple. And other altcoins are also going to go up. You can see Cardano's up 8%, Solana's up like 9%, Polygon's up 8%. So pretty much all the cryptos that the SEC specifically mentioned, Cardano, Solana, Polygon, that have been going down because of this, are popping back up as well. So the market is assuming essentially that all those cryptos will not be securities either on the secondary market. Huge win for Coinbase as well, as that will massively affect the ruling on their part as well. Because I don't think any of those cryptos they're trading will be deemed securities either. This is also good for VeChain because I do believe Coinbase will relist VeChain sooner rather than later. A sea of green for the altcoins, and most of the altcoins have actually gained more than Bitcoin itself, because altcoins did go down because of these lawsuits, but now altcoins are coming back up. And many of the altcoins are beating Ethereum because Ethereum was never going to be considered a security by the SEC anyways. This is a massive, massive win for the entire crypto industry and a big win for XRP. Now, I don't think they can actually just give XRP to MoneyGram or maybe give XRP to, X company for them to adopt ODL right now, because they did say some institutional sales would actually be securities, especially the ones that Garlinghouse or Larson helped, I guess, design. I don't exactly know what that means, but that shouldn't take away from the fact that we actually won a huge, huge lawsuit against the SEC. I think their court case against all the other cryptos has been severely damaged. So while the court ruled that some of XRP's institutional sales of XRP were investment contracts and thus the sale of unregistered securities, XRP sales of XRP to programmatic buyers through exchanges to anonymous buyers were not investment contracts. That sort of covers the secondary market, but not all of it. But if they're going to say that, I can't really see them saying Cardano or any of those other cryptos are securities. And like I said, because the Coinbase case is in the same jurisdiction, the same district, I do not actually see the SEC winning. Huge, huge blow to Gary Gensler and the SEC. And I think this precludes their power over the crypto market. I do not know if the SEC will appeal. I don't think their appeal would actually work anyways, but they could drag this out for longer. So it was a split decision. I was wrong about it. I was wrong about it going to trial, but I was right about it being kind of a split decision of like at least some of the primary sales being securities, but most of the secondary sales I do not think will be securities. They didn't have a formal ruling on the secondary market because that's not what was brought before the court. The court does not address whether secondary market sales of XRP constitute offers and sales of investment contracts because the question is not properly before the court. But because of their second line of ruling, Ripple's sales of XRP to programmatic buyers through exchanges to anonymous buyers are not investment contracts, I think that does cover a lot of the secondary market. And I also think that pretty much like this is a big win for all the cryptos out there. And that's why all the altcoins are actually going up right now. So that's the news for right now. Great news. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.